Latvia's leading historical researcher, Valdis Kuzmins, works in the underground archives.
All right, Valdis.
Hello. We found 3 documents where your granddad mentioned what he did during the war.
Right.
In all documents, his name is not Valdemars, but Janis.
Right. Janis.
Janis.
This is the actual record of conscription from 1944. It seems while Janis was his given name, he preferred to go by his middle name of Valdemars.
Yep, date of birth there, you can't argue with it. Janis Kidals, 28th of the 2nd, 20.
There is 80,000 citizens of Latvia who were conscripted. Most of them were conscripts, 90%. They didn't have a choice.
So if my granddad avoided conscription, what would that have meant?
One of the biggest problems is that your relatives, your family, would suffer as well. If you run away or hide as a deserter, for example, your family might be sent to camp as well, or some land taken away. Right. First unit your granddad was sent to was 19th Artillery Regiment.
Yes.
So at the beginning he was an artilleryman, a gunner.
Yeah.
After extensive training, the 19th Regiment of the Latvian Legion joined the war in August 1944, fighting near Riga on the Eastern Front against the Soviet Red Army. But further records suggest Walter may not have actually served here.
The next document we found where his name is mentioned is 4th of April 1945, but this time he's not an artilleryman, but he is an infantryman.
Infantry.
And
so that was really the cannon fodder?
Yeah, cannon fodder.
It was expensive to train gunners like Walter, so to subsequently send him to the Latvian unit on the front line must have been as a punishment, most likely because he tried to desert.
At one point he decided this war is not for him, and he somehow escaped.
You've heard of this happening before?
Yes, sure.
Right.
I mean, thousands of times, thousands of
is
guys.
that right?
Yeah, people were trying to escape.
Many deserters,
Many deserted. And they were
for no reason to fight. They had no reason to fight.
That's right.
Yeah.
How Walter escaped is unclear, but the records show he was recaptured and sent to a Latvian division retreating west, on the run from a merciless Red Army pushing on to Berlin. There were just 5 months of the war left, and the Latvians were exhausted from trying to survive. It was something Walter rarely spoke about to his son, Guy's Uncle John.
I think it was too painful a process to talk about his past. On the few occasions he talked to me, it was certainly a horrendous experience. You know, he talked about his mate being took out by a sniper at the side of him, and marching on the roads and seeing people strung up crucified as they marched.
Really?
Yeah. Very tough.
So what they were hoping for, to reach Western Allies, Americans and British Army, and surrender.
And then you would be a prisoner of war of the Americans or the British.
That's right. And there is a document number 3, which is a document prepared in British prisoner of war camp in Belgium. And in this camp we have Kidals.
Yeah, Janis.
And right here you can see some of the photos from that camp.
This was the mostly Latvians in this
mostly
one.
Latvians, yeah.
At first, the Allies running the Belgium camp only saw SS uniforms. It would take more than a year before the Latvians were released, cleared of being Nazis.
You just think, and this is just one story. It's my granddad, just one story. Of how many thousand? 120?
120.
120,000. Yeah, it's hard to put into words.
Thank you very much. For us as well.